Today on Girl Chat, Kanye getting fat shamed for dad bod.
And we give you a seat at the table and you pick the topic. Plus, which celebrity is taking the L train this week? Then, it's Friday.
We should get the party started.
Millionaire matchmaker Patty Stanger joins the party.
Oh, yeah!
The reel starts now.
This is our
for some girl chat?
Yes. So ready.
As we all know here, it's Friday at The Real, which means it's almost the freaking weekend.
Yes.
The only thing is, I think that we should get the party started here a little early. Don't you guys, fam?
Yes. Always.
You think so? Okay. Well, I think just because today's Friday, we should make it Friday!
I love it. I'm so excited.
Okay, we can't get the party started without some cocktails, right, ladies?
Ew, you know it.
Get a little drinky drink here. Bring out the drinks.
Yes.
So much.
Thank you. Thank you.
I matched my outfit.
Yes.
I like the color.
Cheers.
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 Okay. Cheers, ladies.
Cheers.
Your Friday.
Cheers.
Cheers, America.
I'm gonna get it on the table.
Thank you, Marcel.
Yes. Thank you.
Lonnie. All right, now that we have our drinks, I think it's time to get into some topics. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right. First up, recently, Page 6 posted a picture of rapper Kanye West out and about with the headline, Kanye has a dad bod now. Now, after the article came out, many people took to Twitter and started fat shaming him. However, Kanye's fans were quick to stick up for him, rightly so, saying that he looks happy and healthy, and that's all that should matter.
Yes.
So,
I was actually really shocked because at first glance, I didn't see anything like, I was like, oh, it's Kanye West.
Oh, he's always
did?
had really cute cheeks.
Yeah, I
always
didn't notice
his
anything
cheeks.
at first, and it's very rare that you find people body shaming men.
I am against all body
body
shaming,
shaming.
period.
Yeah.
It's
now.
just so
Period.
lame.
Men, women, kids, leave people alone.
Yes.
first of all, dad bod, I like a dad bod. I got
do
a dad bod. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's nice. Daddies are good. They
Yes, they
protect
are.
you. They talk to you. They have money. So it's nothing, you know what I'm saying? It's
And
nothing
he's a
wrong
dad
being
to some stunningly gorgeous children.
Oh,
Yes,
definitely.
true.
And
I'm
we
with
all
you,
know what
Lonnie.
he's been through.
Yes,
You
I'm
know.
with you. I like a dad bod too. I prefer it. I like a little gush
Why?
gush.
You like
Yes.
that?
Get a little meat on their bones.
I do. I like.
You like a little
I've got-
something to hang on to, huh, Tam?
I do, and I like. Oh God, I'm gonna get in trouble by Adam. I like giving raspberries on Adam's stomach, like just being like. I love it. Then I like to suck his little.
Ooh,
fat
no,
under the-
oh,
Wait, hold on.
It's love.
It's the sucking the fat under the chin, Lonnie.
That's cute.
What, like, wait.
Where did you think this was
Show me
I
how
know.
the raspberry
It's because
goes.
I said the word suck.
What
Tam,
is he-
show me how the raspberry go.
You know how a
Do
raspberry
it
goes.
again, just for
Okay,
me.
ready?
Come on, it's
So
Friday.
pretend this is Adam's stomach, and I'm just like, oh, the gush gush, and then I go.
I love that.
God.
I'm sure
I love
Kim Kardashian is in heaven with her husband.
Yes.
They are enjoying they're themselves. I don't
It is
get
nice. When you've been with a loved one for a long time and they fluctuate in their weight, I really do love
I
cuddle
love it.
season.
Well-
It's cuddle season now, too.
Yes, it is.
Well, that's just young people that's doing that. I believe you millennials, let me tell y'all skinny hell for something, all right, out there, you millennials. You gonna get fat one day, too, all right? Believe
Yes,
that.
you are.
Different sizes.
That is
No,
the
because-
metabolism changes.
It happens.
Metabolism will kill you.
yes.
Life will kill you. Your kids will kill you. And you will put on weight, okay? I know that. And I don't even have kids. So
That is true. Well, two people who Kanye know very well are Kourtney Kardashian and her ex, Scott Disick. The pair recently sat down with Ryan Seacrest for the Keeping Up with the Kardashians anniversary special and got very candid. Despite the fact that both of them are reportedly in new relationships, Scott joked that he still tries to have sex with Kourtney at least once a week.
Dang.
I know. Kourtney, however, insisted that the door is closed. So, ladies, do you think exes should ever be your sexes?
first of all, let's applaud her because you're right. You know, you going around with other women, the door is closed.
Yeah.
Closed. Shut.
I'm talking about it.
We're
I
married
love
women
how
here.
honest they are, though.
Yeah.
They have a really fun relationship. Like, the way they can still play with each other, and I think that's great.
Yes. Yes.
It's like, I still want to have sex with her every week. I'm sure that's true,
Well,
but
what
he's
does his
just real about
girlfriend
it.
think, though? Doesn't he have a girlfriend?
If he
Is it-
does,
that's
if
not
I was
good.
his girlfriend, I would not be here for that comment.
Okay.
I'd be so mad.
Exactly.
That's very rude.
I've never seen a scenario, though, ladies, where any of my friends who went backwards and had sex with their exes that it ever worked out good. I've never seen that, because it's almost impossible for women to not become emotionally attached in some way.
I disagree.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like it's better to have sex with somebody that you already had sex with than adding new people to your list. Am I bugging? Don't be adding new people. I'm sorry. I would rather just have sex with somebody I already had sex with. I know what it's going to be like.
But you don't think that's a loser leftover at that point?
No, because if I'm cool and they're cool and there's no feelings there,
See,
then
that's why I don't like dating too many dads, especially young baby daddy dads. I don't like that.
Oh, because you think they
because
always...
they still be hooking up with the mother
Baby
or their
mama.
child and everything. I gotta go see my baby mama. I'm like,
100%.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe
Do
that's
you think they still do it, though, if they're in a relationship, though? Or is it because they just still do it if they're not? Does
What
that
do you
make
mean?
sense?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
you're saying, baby mamas and their, the father.
I like the way you say baby mamas.
You know what, Lonnie?
I do.
baby mamas and
Go
the
ahead.
fathers.
Okay, you were saying it's better to hook up with the ex.
Yeah.
And then Lonnie said, yeah, they be doing that.
Yeah.
So, do you think they still be doing that when they're in a serious relationship? Do you see what I'm
I
saying?
hope not, because now
You would hope
that's
not.
cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
don't do that. If the two people are single and you're exes and nobody has
Okay.
actually moved on, and y'all want to satisfy your needs on a late in the midnight hours,
Okay.
maybe that's the person you should call upon because they are trusty.
I
There's
still
the-
think one of the people, though, are going to get attached somehow.
Yeah, I agree with
They
that.
already been attached. Now it's
They're
Yeah,
wanting, but they want to come back for Mo, and they think that there's going to be a chance. When you think there's a chance, you're going to stick it.
That's true. That is true. Yeah.
I believe that.
All right, let's move on. A recent article on Christian Broadcasting
Oh, as we're
Network
drinking.
posted this revealing question. At church, how much skin can a woman show before it's a sin? The article states that maybe people feel they can dress however they want because, quote, God doesn't care what I wear. He's more concerned about my heart. However, others feel like modesty is the best policy and that classy beats trendy any day of the week. So how do you guys feel about this?
Ooh.
Tam,
Why me?
We grew up Pentecostal. You were Pentecostal too,
Oh,
yeah. Me too.
yes.
Yeah.
So, oh, yes. You had to wear a hat. You couldn't wear pants.
No, yeah, no one. I didn't wear pants.
Yes, and you had to wear a skirt that was lower than your knees. It
Oh,
couldn't
for
be
sure.
above your knees. But I don't know. I knew this at a very young age. I wasn't the person that judged a person in church. I was just grateful that they were there in the first place.
I love that.
You know what I mean? But sometimes there were people I remember seeing this. I heard a woman seeing a woman smoking outside of church. She was like, what's she doing smoking outside of the church? And I remember saying, like, man, Mom, that's a person being very judgmental. I'm grateful that she's even going there, because that's when she's gonna, who knows where she is right now in her life. And that's the thing. I don't think you should judge a person's journey. That's not our place.
Yeah. Okay. The whole purpose of church is actually to reach those that don't know Jesus.
Exactly.
It's, if we're already saved, we're good. Like, I think the whole idea is actually taking the church outside of the four walls of the church and actually touching and reaching people out in the world that may not know. So they come in any way. Like, they can come as they are. Like the Bible says, come as you are.
Yes, but the question is about... What do we think about how people should dress for church?
I think there's a difference between people that attend church and people that are in ministry.
Oh, I don't...
Well, you can... I went to the Bible, okay? Because...
What does the Bible have to say about this?
Which
version? Okay, the version that I went to is the New England Standard Version, right?
What?
Don't go to the Old Testament, okay? Because the Old Testament will hurt your feelings, all right?
Right.
The Old Testament tells you to stone your children if they disrespect you.
Well, that's why well, we ain't talking about that, but we're talking about dressing in church. They basically was like, it's just certain things in the Old Testament that they said you got to be covered up.
Yeah.
Like you said, your hair, all that kind of stuff. That's why they say that, if you're a Christian, you throw out the Old Testament and you go by the New Testament.
Don't throw out any part of the Bible, but you know what she means.
No, they actually say you don't go by the Old Testament. That's why it's the New Testament. Now the New Testament, which is Timothy 2, chapter 9, says,
Preach.
I want the women to dress modestly, with decency and adorning themselves, not with elaborate hairstyles or gold or pearls or
Lonnie,
expensive clothes. That's what the word says.
I know, but what...
That's not me.
But this is the thing. Once you know better, you do better, right?
Right.
And some people...
that don't know.
But that's the thing. Some people just don't know. We don't know their motive.
Okay,
now, if your motive is to dress all like this to get a man at church, no.
Right.
Correct. No.
And I remember...
That's something different.
My pastor say just put on some underwear. That's what he tell ladies.
What?
Okay, no. So you guys grew up in the church. I'm just going to let that one slide, you guys.
Because they sit in the front row. I'm sorry, G. They sit in the front row without no underwear.
What?
So he told them one Sunday, no, seriously. He said, put on some underwear. That's what he said, because they sit in the front row with dresses on.
Women
yes.
to get the men.
Now we are.
I woke up.
Yeah.
I woke up.
Now go ahead, Jeannie. I'm sorry.
Please wear your panties to church, ladies.
I'm trying to unsee this whole situation on the pew right now. Okay, when I started going to church, I dressed like I do. I dress fun. I dress
show your
celebratory.
arms?
Yeah, things like that.
Yeah.
And I had somebody walk up to me and tell me, you need to cover up. And it was an older woman too, so you're respectful, but you get scared, right?
Showing
Because I'm
your
like,
arms?
I'm new to church. I probably was showing arms and maybe probably a little bit more a boat neck,
Okay.
And she said, you need to cover up because the way you dressing could make somebody else stumble. And I asked another friend about
That's the problem that they say.
Here's the thing, and
Wait a minute, what you mean by that?
I love the Christian community. I am a Christian myself.
Right.
My relationship with God, I don't know how it is with everybody else, but for me, God teaches me to dress in such a way that I am going to dress for Him. And so I get excited about the way I look for Him. Does that make sense?
Yeah, to be the
so
best
when this
version of
woman, two things I felt wrong about what she said was, number one, that the way I would dress makes somebody else stumble. I should never feel responsible for someone else's misbehavior, ever. We're all adults. You have to control yourself. Even if a woman wore a short skirt to church, whether or not we find it okay or not, that's up to her.
That's between you and God if you have thoughts
Yeah,
about her
but
that
come
are
on,
inappropriate.
really? Do you want, if you at church with your husband and say on the front, in the row in front of you, there's a woman with a dress and she hyping all up and getting the spirit, do you want your husband seeing that?
If my husband can't handle seeing a woman gyrate or whatever, catch the Holy Spirit, then that's his problem.
Boom.
He should be able to handle it and go, oh, okay, she's doing that, and not have some sort of perverse thoughts towards her sexual
I don't
thoughts.
know about that. I don't think what she was trying to do was just tell you just to be a little more modest. I don't think this looks nice for church.
Yeah.
But I've seen some women, honestly,
And that's the reason why I
dress,
say, and this is the hard part, you have to know the person's motive, but we can't guess that.
Exactly.
Yes, but,
only God,
Yes.
only God can see what's in that person's heart.
I mean, we all naturally know. I think where Lonnie's trying to go with this is that let's use some common sense.
Yes.
Let's not wear,
That's it.
you know, maybe a whole see-through outfit with panty and bra. You use a little bit of common sense. Maybe wear the skirt that when you sit down, it's not showing your private parts. Maybe
It's
wear the
so-
shirt that doesn't come down to your navel.
Yes, or you
Maybe.
just, or you
a
just
little common sense.
or you just dress to have a really good time. One time, Adrian took me and Mama Mai in Houston to church for the first time all together with Israel. And Mama Mai now goes to that church faithfully every Sunday since she's
That's
been
great.
in Houston. Yes. The only thing is when she goes, she likes to dress up just to, I don't know, party and feel good about herself.
Yeah.
So let me just show you one of her outfits that she started to put together last
There you go.
week.
Yes,
Right
Mama
there.
Mai.
I love it.
Yes.
And she thinks
Look at
that
the
for
hat.
her, a hat is kind of like antenna. She says, the more the God feel my brain, he helping me.
He's
Yeah,
helping
he's
her.
helping me.
There
And
you
so
go.
she feels like the higher the hat, the closer to God.
She is to God.
But we
Oh, wow.
also go to churches where we wear sneakers and jeans and T-shirts. Like Hillsong, they allow you to literally, you can just come in like with a sweatsuit on, and they don't
Yeah.
care. They're like, you're there to worship God and just come as you are. And I
Well,
love that.
you know, a lot of churches have, you know, dress codes and stuff like that. Hey, just go. That's all I say.
get
Just
there.
go, right?
It's not just Friday here at The Real. It's what?
Friday! Turn
We're
up.
discussing your topic, so let's get right back into Girl Chat. Crystal Dior XO wrote in on Instagram and said, I love the photo shoot Tamara did with her beautiful baby girl, Araya.
Oh my gosh.
You guys look so cute, and you can see her adorable personality shine through the picture. Now, Tamara, I noticed your
Yes.
pictures were being shared everywhere.
You guys.
We were like obsessed with
Well,
these
wait for
photos.
the last one. This is
Yes.
the last one. Oh, that's her favorite one.
She's so cute. Tell us the backstory behind these photos.
Okay, so you guys know I like to blog
Yes.
in my spare time. So I was doing a little photo shoot for my blog, and Araya was following me around everywhere. She had just gotten these glasses, and I wanted to put on some glasses in the photo shoot. So I was like, you know what? Why don't you join me? And you guys, she did everything herself. She definitely is gonna be an actress or something, an entertainer, because she was just imitating me, but it all came to her naturally, and I'm so happy the photographer caught it, because it's just, it's magical. This is something that I get to do every single day, and I'm so grateful that the Lord chose me to be her mother. I just love her so much. I love both my children, but as you can see, why am I crying? As you can see, she's such a jovial little spirit.
She is.
Um,
And she's a little person, and I think she's so cool. I even find myself asking her, will you be my best friend?
No, I love Tam. You come in here and you always say, you're like, you don't get it, you guys. She's my best friend.
She really, really is. She's gonna know, you know, sometimes not to cross that line between best friend and mama.
Let her know.
But she really is something special, and I truly believe this, you guys, from the bottom of my heart. She's gonna change the world in such a positive way. She's very strong, very loving, and she already can change the atmosphere in a room. It's such a beautiful thing to see this little baby
I'm just
grow
glad
up.
you had it. I love those. I just love. When the minute I saw it, I put it up on my, Instagram, because I'm getting my likes. Okay. I just steal all her pictures, and it just shows you the joy that children bring to the world. So I'm so glad you had her.
Thank you so much. I'm very, very grateful.
I love what
my
you
children.
said that too. That's what, if we're looking at our future and it looks like that, the future is going to be
It's very,
amazing.
very bright.
And I think that's why so many people love the photo. You know, just seeing a mother and a daughter be, the
Filled
way
with
that
glee.
you
It was a
celebrate
It was a beautiful
her.
mommy and me moment.
Absolutely. And I think a lot of people were also dreaming, like, oh my God, I saw a lot of comments, I would love to take a picture like this with my daughter one day, and how beautiful. And even somebody commented on how genetics work, on how she looks and how beautiful she is.
my
and how
mini-me.
The children don't look, like they look almost opposites, and that's so
Can we
beautiful.
talk about how Tam's legs look, though?
Oh, my
They
God.
were
Come
fabulous. I was like, oh, go ahead,
Come
legs.
through, short shorts.
Look at you, short
Well,
shorts
thanks.
and knees.
Dang.
You got
I showed my
exotic
knees.
knees.
I showed my knees, Lonnie.
I love
See,
it.
I'm so proud of you.
Doing it more and more.
It's Friday, and some of you have already counting down the hours until happy hour starts. But here at The Real, it's always happy hour, and we've been enjoying our lavender drinks, and think you should too, because it's time for the Friday Turn Up.
Yep. We've been drinking. We've been drinking.
Oh my goodness.
And our drink of choice today is the Lavender Unicorn.
Yes.
It's good. Yes. And just like every lovely unicorn, this drink is magical. Wait until you see.
Okay, so it's so easy to make.
Yes.
You're gonna start by adding 7 ounces of soda water.
Okay.
Okay.
And 2 ounces of vodka.
That's all?
Yep.
2 ounces.
It's enough.
It's like a shot,
good.
like
Yes,
a double shot.
Like a
All right.
spritzer.
Next, you guys, you're gonna add 1/4 ounce of lavender
My
simple
favorite.
syrup.
Interesting.
Love lavender simple syrup. It's so good. Then you're also gonna add, and you actually can get that on Amazon, and 3/4 of an ounce of regular simple syrup to your glass,
Okay.
like this right there.
And then next, you gotta add 2 droppers full of butterfly pea tea extract to give it the blue color, like this. Wow.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay. And then, if you're wondering where you can get this, by the way, you can get it on Amazon.
Yep.
And then, of course, the next color right there, or I'm sorry, the blue again, but the second dropper right there. Boom.
Okay. And then
Oh,
you...
Jeannie.
Yeah, Jeannie. Okay, Jeannie. Then you slowly add 3/4 of an ounce of fresh lemon juice. And watch this, y'all.
Watch carefully.
That's the magic moment. The color changes from, give me a stir. Yeah, give me a
To
stir.
lavender.
Look at that, blue to lavender.
Yes, and don't forget the garnish, you guys. Your drink will be a beautiful. Your
Yeah,
your
yeah.
garnish is going to be a beautiful edible flower, just like this, you guys.
You drop your
I love
flower.
drinking with you guys.
Now, if I have one more of these, I might see a unicorn. But cheers, ladies. Happy Friday.
I love all the things you can get on Amazon.
Happy Friday.
Wait, do we have a visitor?
I think we do.
Who's it?
Hi, Patty.
Oh, wait.
Happy Friday.
Mimi.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Oh my God, that is amazing.
It's delicious.
I love the lavender.
So
Okay,
delish.
Patty, now I know you work really hard, but I also know that you like to party. What's a night of a turn up for you?
You know, it's funny, your producers asked me this question. I was like, I remember the last time I turned up was at an Adam Sandler party. It's Christmas. They do it in this like skating rink, and Fergie and Josh were there.
Yes.
That was pretty turned up.
Good
Wow.
I was
time.
dancing on the pole with my best friend, drinking like something, and I almost went home with the drummer.
We are celebrating the start of the weekend today, and we just got a surprise Friday visitor from none other than our girl, the star of $1 Million Matchmaker, Patty Stanger in the house.
Okay, so Patty, welcome to The Real. Your show is in its 2nd season, and you say your show is part Dr. Phil and part Judge Judy.
Kinda, it's common sense.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
it's like you come into my house, you've got all these love issues, and 18 to 80, and I sit you in the hot seat and we give you the healing. If you get the guy or the girl at the end of the episode, it's great, but I really want you to change
Oh, I
your
love
life
that.
and not do the same thing over and over
Nice.
again.
I love that.
I love that. What do you think it is about dating that's so hard these days?
Finding the person. I mean, so everybody's on the apps and they're lazy and they're selfish and nobody wants to get out of the house. They want to Amazon and Netflix it, and nobody's getting out. Like, I go to restaurants and I see it dead. Nobody's meeting anyone.
Got it. So no one's getting out there mingling. They're relying on these apps.
They're relying on the apps, and when the apps, fail, it's only 20% of your search should be the apps. So you have to do the rest of the work, which is 80%.
Okay.
Then they blame the apps.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And a lot of my single friends are now looking for love on social media, like
Right.
Instagram.
Oh my
What do you think
God.
about that?
There's no straight men on Instagram. I haven't found one straight guy. If you're here, call me, okay? It's one of those where the girls are airbrushing.
I'd have met some, but okay.
Okay, but nobody good, right?
Yeah, it's
Sketchy, edgy, right?
yeah, they edgy, but I know what you mean.
Like,
but
not quality. The thing is
quality. That's
quality.
okay.
So the less is more philosophy is if you're going to airbrush to the floor, like we know who does in Hollywood, okay? Like it don't look like that when you get it in person. So it's like you got to be less is more. And enough with the Insta stories. I mean, I love Instagram and all that, but like every minute, like where's the mystery? That's what's going to suck in the men.
Yeah.
So you actually say that some women maybe lay off the Instagram, and that might leave some mystery to...
I have a girlfriend who does that, and she gets men left and right because he can't find her. He can't Google her.
Don't put all your information out there, you know. Now, you've been saying how millionaires drive you crazy, you know, when you're doing the matchmaking services. Have you ever thought about, like, going down to, like, thousandaires?
Yes.
You know?
Actually, I'm in the process of developing an app where I want to help everyone. Globally, around the world.
Would you actually advise, like, you know, an average earner differently than you'd advise a millionaire?
No, because romance is romance, and a lot of things are free. Chivalry is free.
Yes.
You get a bottle of vino, take me to the beach, as opposed to your secretary phoning in the reservation and you don't know where you're going. I'd rather go with the vino guy.
Wow.
So it's all about romance.
A picnic on the beach.
Be creative in your romance, you know, and when you're setting up a date.
Okay. And like, if a woman is vocal and she's assertive, how can she avoid the double standard of being like bossy or?
I don't know, Lana.
You know,
How can she? She and I are the same. So I think it's unfair that we're intelligent. We're more in college now than men. We're pulling our own weight. We're making money, and they're crying in their soup. Like, too bad. He's not your guy. Don't apologize, okay? You know, like I always say, the technology has changed, but not the biology, okay?
Let him know.
Like, let him know. He's not yours if he's going to complain.
Got it. Well, let's take a look at a clip of Patty in action from tonight's episode of $1 Million Matchmaker.
So your dad, did he cheat on your mom?
Yes.
Did every man cheat on you?
Majority.
Majority of them cheated. Do you see a similarity that you're attracted to your father, which is a first girl's love, little girl's love? Okay.
For sure.
You have a worthy issue.
Yeah.
Your whole thing is you don't feel worthy.
True.
And it might have come from your dad. For so many women, their original dating habits come from their relationship with their father. A little girl growing up without a father figure can turn into feeling like you didn't deserve that support. That can really affect a woman's feeling of self-worth.
Wow.
See, that's great knowledge for every woman out there.
Yes.
She was a heavy moment. Claudia goes through a very terrible experience when she was 18. Nobody knows about it. We have a secret. When you watch the show, a lot of women are going to identify with it.
Wow.
Okay, so Patty, if you were to give us 3 tips on how to find a mate, what would they be?
Well, I mean, I think that we need to break down the whole system. Okay, so you're using your apps, that's great, but don't put all your eggs in one basket. I think you need to get friends and family.
Multi-date.
Multi-date. Well, date a pair and a spare, which is my rule, 3 at all times. Men do it for years. Why aren't we? Okay? And keep it moving. Keep it moving. Men are sharks. They are constantly looking for chum and fish in the water. Women need to do the same thing.
Yes. Put out that fishing pole. Okay.
That's right.
What else?
I also think that we have to expand our universe. We stay in the same town, do the same things over and over again. I want to see you travel. You might meet your man in Italy. Is that so terrible?
That sounds lovely.
Right? Right. Exactly.
But okay.
But same thing. But you might meet your man out of state. You might need to go to a different gym, a different country club, a different church.
Different
Why is that going to a different church? Why do you have to stay at the same church all the time? Like, it's, you know, Jesus is everywhere, right? So, like, why can't you go to a different town and meet a bunch of new people and let them fix you up and make your friends and family your matchmaker?
Wow.
Which is like, that's called the golden rule in matchmaking. Get the referral.
Now, what are some matchmaking no-nos? Like, would you hook up like a Democrat and a Republican?
If it was not a tiebreaker. Like, in other words, like, when you fix up 2 people that are going to, like, fight all the day about politics, no. But religion, textbook-wise, is a deal breaker. Like, if I'm a born-again Christian and I want to go out with an Orthodox Jew, it's not going to work, right? Yeah. So you got to find out your 5 non-negotiables, then make that your list. And if the guy doesn't have, you know, what you want, next.
Whatever your top 5 is, he don't need it, let it go.
That's right.
I hear that. You are so knowledgeable. Thank you so much, Patty. We always have so much fun with you and learn so much.